Hello everyone. My name is Tejas and I work at DeltaXML as head of development. I've been working at DeltaXML for more than 9 years now. And today I'm going to talk about DITA OT and how we have used DITA OT in our recent product called ConversionQA, mainly when it comes to ensuring DITA Map conversion, say from one document when we convert to DITA Map. How do we check whether the conversion was successful? In that process, we need a DITA OT. So today I'll have first of all start with a brief introduction and then talk about conversion QA workflow a bit and then quickly go into how we have used DITA OT, what was the need, and for some reason we had to patch the DITA OT version we are using, and there will be a few second demo at the end, and then we have a question and answer. So DeltaXML have been doing compare and merge product for about 20 years now, and we have been doing these products for XML and JSON structure. So it's a structured comparison, and until now we have been comparing two documents with exact same structure, and then trying to identify the changes between them either by comparing or merging. But recently we looked into a use case where we probably have to consider two documents who have different structure but a very similar content, and then what will happen if we try to compare those documents. Where does that fit and what is the use case for it? And that's where our new product ConversionQA comes in. So ConversionQA is not actually doing the document conversion, but it actually assisting at the end of the conversion to check whether the quality of the conversion was good enough, whether something was missed during the conversion, and it will give you a detailed and insightful report about what went wrong in the conversion so that you can revisit your conversion again. It has a REST API as well as Java API which can be integrated into your workflow. So that gives you time and cost savings as well as the efficiency. But today in my presentation, I'm actually going to talk about the inputs which goes into ConversionQA, and those can be a single file format of XML or a multiple file format of XML like DITA Map. So the focus today is actually DITA Map. So when we look at the ConversionQA workflow, it can take a input such as docs, DITA Map, DITA topic, or any other XML document. If we take an example, say for docs, then a docs in the background is again an XML file, and if I convert that docs into DITA Map, it may create number of topics for it, and then that DITA Map references topics. Now if I have to compare that docs XML with the DITA Map, I want to make sure that that DITA Map is one single file rather than multiple files, so that then comparison can be useful. So if that comparison happens and if the conversion is successful, ConversionQA will tell you it is successful, otherwise it will give you a report. I'm not going to go into the details of the report in this presentation, but in next step, so what we needed was the normalized data which is provided by the DITA OT, which resolves all the map references or any other references, but it preserves all the original content of the DITA Map. And that normalized data then we used for a comparison. So essentially it was an intermediate pre-processed result of the DITA OT. So in order to do that, we used the Java API, and because our project was Maven, we took this DITA OT dependency from the Maven Central, and along with that, obviously we also need the DITA OT directory, installation directory itself, because it has certain dependencies as well as the resources like catalog and plugin which are needed for that conversion. So when both things come together, we can use the processor factory, make use of the processor, and when we define the output format as data, it gives us basically the output of the preprocessor, and that output has all the content of the original DITA Map after resolving all the references. While doing that, initially we wanted to support the latest version of 4.1. At that time, the latest version was 4.1. But we realized that it was supporting Java 7 and later, and as well as Saxon 12. And if I have to look at all other products, they are not yet supporting Saxon 12, and as well as they are supporting Java 8. So that's why we decided to use DITA OT 3.7, and we integrated it. It worked fine. when we did the dependency checker on it, we realized that there were some dependencies in that which needed to be upgraded because they had high and critical vulnerabilities. And some of those dependencies were like Google Guava, SLF4J, Jackson, XML Graphics, PDF Box. These are few. Good thing was, as soon as we upgraded to dependency, there were no breaking changes, so we could use 3.7 with those new dependencies. And after doing that, there were no high or critical security issues. So we have forked the 3.7 version of DITA OT. So those are the links, and we have included that installation directory within our product. In the future, we are planning to upgrade to 4.1, now 4.2 obviously. And in order to do that, first we are currently investigating way going to the Saxon 12 from Saxon 10. Once that's done, then we have to look into going from Java 8 to Java 17, and after that we will move to probably DITA 4.1. So just a quick demo. I have a Word document which has been converted to DITA Map. If I run a conversion checker on it, the first step it will do is it will sorry. So I have a Word document which has been converted to DITA Map, and when I run a conversion checker on it, first step it will do is it will create a intermediate preprocessed data result. And if you look at that data result, this was the original DITA map, and this was the converted data preprocessed result. And this is the whole, this contains the content of the original DITA map. If I look at the published version of it, you can see it contains most of the content from it. So that's where we actually needed the DITA map. Now I won't go into the too much details of the conversion QA, because tomorrow my colleague Tristan has a test kitchen where he is going to talk about conversion QA in more details. His topic is quality checking your content conversion. So thank you for listening. That's it from me. Any questions?